They said we wouldn't deliver, we wouldn't make it.
The cost per square meter of construction cannot be lower than $1,700.
Oh man, Dasha, I don't want to talk about this. That's poor. What is there to talk about?
We also produce furniture. And where else can you live in Bukit?
Turned out well.
It's a very comfortable location, quiet and so homey, peaceful.
Good, quality dry wood. Buying it is very expensive. Well, not everything is perfectly even, but we support the market, Indonesian.
There's a stunning view of all that greenery. And on ceramics, you can just sit here, zone out, you don't need a TV. Wow, bikes, laundries, factories, what else, he says?
Yes, we know that it can be rented out for more and sold for much more. That's just bomb, right?
All I want to do is to do it like this. And that's it. Hello friends, you're on the LOYO and Bondar channel. My name is Daria, the sales director. Today we are at Bukit, a place known not only for its most beautiful beaches, but also for the speed of its development. Today I have Vadim and Vasily with me, the co-founders. We are at U-Villas, a project that we are launching... Exactly. Vadim, Vasily, how's the mood, the impression? What do you feel about the fact we are standing here and now?
We feel it. Thank God that everything we said there, that we wouldn't rent it out, we wouldn't do it, we actually did. Here are our renders. We won't be able to do it exactly like this, but we're showing what we can do right now. Everyone can evaluate and see what we've done, share their positive feedback. Negative feedback, we'll listen, draw conclusions, and keep moving forward. Further,
People were buying pictures, to be honest. Yes, we turned pictures into reality.
You think like the people who are constantly on the construction site here. As it happened, They put up the walls the next time. I arrived. They put up the ceiling. Then I arrived. They put up the roof. Today I arrive and everything is just ready. That's everything I saw in the pictures and I'm really, really happy. And you walk in and look around and indeed, everything that was in the renders is all right here in real life. I can't describe what it's like. This is pure joy.
Well, honestly, we are also, pictures are one thing, and we do them little by little, and you see it all the time, you see it every day, and then just once,
And also, how many moments are there, isn't that right? We're redoing this part, and this one doesn't match the render, but nobody sees that.
I was also very surprised by our quality. The quality exceeded all expectations. Everything is precise, and I'm extremely satisfied. All possible expectations. Corner to corner, everything is precise. I'm extremely satisfied.
Another important fact, our team, the guys who are working with us, and a big thank you to them. They're doing great, of course. They listen to everything. I have a lot of complaints on my part. Well, in general. But
With construction vocab, yes.
Yes, but they truly help make this happen, and I'm really grateful to them. They also learned here how everything should be done. They know how to do this with us, but this is how to apply their abilities. Here, this is already... You need to show it more to the people who are doing it here. So, you could say our whole team is learning together with us. Thanks to our team, the guys who are working with us too. So, everything is great. Everything is awesome.
I suggest we take a walk around the villa and you can tell us about some of the details. It's really interesting where we ordered the furniture from, where we get the wood, for example, how we make the walls, the lamps, and so on.
Oh my gosh, Dasha, I don't want to talk about this. This is the Bible, this is the Bible, this is the Bible. What can I say? We have amazing facades, kitchen ones. They have a facade. We have a marble countertop, and we did this ourselves.
These are our own frugal materials. Produced by us, yes. At our own production. All our guys. Our team. He completely controls this process, the assembly. Here. We work together, just look at the cake, based on, I don't know, only for free.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention. We have all the moments, everything about the silicone, with a very thin silicone seam all around the perimeter regarding both the kitchen and the bathroom. And achieving all the joints that we have is, of course, very difficult.
And Belgorod, saya. When I walked in, I saw that all our lines are really straight. Everything is perfectly level here. But it would be like a motor, like Denise. I'm currently living in a villa where you can just lift the sink with your hands if something doesn't work right away. It's successful, just give it. Where else to live in the bouquet? Where else to live?
In the area, the depressed garden market is developing, and that's why we try to provide the comfort that we are used to, really.
because I'm currently looking for a place to move from the villa where I live. Because, well, the quality is just not satisfactory. Maximally, especially this rainy season we've had, all the walls have swollen, it's damp.
It's not about the quality of the construction. For example, well, I don't know, it's in any case. You're in a Tetra Pak, something closed, you'll have spoilage. It's definitely living nature, it's the bacteria that are present. If you seal and vacuum the space, you'll definitely have dampness. It's not because it's poorly done. Make it out of the best materials. That smell, it won't go away. So, if any building that doesn't live will eventually fall into disrepair. In Bali, nature is most likely designed in such a way that it fights against what is no longer needed.
Of course, I understand that we need to adapt to all natural phenomena, but the quality of construction still affects us. Conditionally, the fact that we have double waterproofing and that there are no gaps in the windows. So, if we turn on the air conditioning, that humidity won't get inside. Again, since I touched on the windows, let's talk a little bit about them. Windows? I know for sure that this is what we produce. It's great here, organized in the company. Sometimes it happens that you find out about what we're doing only later.
In total?
Yes? Yeah. Yesterday we had a company-wide meeting and I have some new sales managers who just joined. One of them said, "Wow, laundries, factories. What else is there? What's next?"
Well, as we sit here and talk, it always connects to something else. So you don't just open one thing, you want to close the issue with another, a third one. Such a web, it grows.
It's really great. In fact, it shows our seriousness, our commitment, that we're here for the long haul. Let's get back to the windows. We can talk endlessly about our plans and what we have. Windows. Tell us more about the windows. What makes them unique?
What effect does it have? Right now, we can't be seen from the street at all. There's a mirror there. You can look at yourself in the mirror, and the effect is the same at night, when it's dark outside. You end up with a mirrored window. You can't see anything from the outside. It's clear here that you're closing the frame. I've lived through it. I've closed it off. Backyard. You don't close off. You have such a big, big mirror, and also such a large volume. Your volume, it seems even bigger to you. That's the effect.
Overall, we have quite large villas. It's very comfortable for living. And the windows themselves. Right now, again, what we see, everything that's happening outside, it also expands for us. And in the evening, when it reflects, it also expands. It's comfortable to be here. It's nice. We need more of these kinds of properties. We need to build even more.
Well, regarding the double-glazed windows, they absolutely provide sound insulation. You hardly hear anything.
Warmth, noise, thermal insulation.
Well, noise and thermal insulation. So as I said, I've lived here for 2 days and we're up in the bedrooms. We slept, the air conditioner did not turn on, the continent worked only on the first floor and you were very comfortable, absolutely breaks out. The day before yesterday it was 38, well, like here, and constantly cool, because due to the fact that you, well, that is not air, does not go out in the same way. With us, on the hood, in each bathroom we have what to these there a little ventilated ventilation of Armenians' air. Everything went to the native. It is necessary. There is no such straight vacuum show. Vacuum. Although, with all this, you can achieve such a vacuum that you simply won't have anything. But this is not necessary. And we also use an exhaust hood, as they do in our countries. Here we have a very complex ventilation system. Here we need to dry the air, ionize it, do it, make sure that the air is not too dry. We are just now faced with this problem. At X, I'm really thinking it through. Yes, there's a topic where it seems good, but not really good. This vacuum situation, you wake up and everything is dried out, which is very uncomfortable. Your head feels it. You have to go out and breathe some fresh air. Or maybe it's because we're used to being at the bar. We do open up. It's like you open your windows and you just sit there. You want to heat the room?
Well, right now we're here, it's cool, but at the same time it's humid. Yeah, it's humid, there's no comfort. So, it's still about the exhaust system, right?
Everything is airtight, it's really well done. There is its own ventilation that goes through the doors, thresholds, and so on. But that's all. It affects the sound insulation a little, but it's not critical, not that significant. We don't have a disco outside or anything like that.
It's also interesting if in the CS countries we built it. They definitely built it there. To keep the heat in the room, it's actually the opposite here.
Yeah, a little differently. What I wanted to say about all our furniture that we always order and the samples is that regarding the facades, doors, and the materials we use, I just remembered that we always, without fail, buy samples from the nearby local store or market. As for the furniture, we buy the sofa, and first we test it out. It's all lying around in our office. We spill coffee on it, throw things at it. These samples for the pool are laid out on Monday, regarding the facades of the doors. That is, the kitchen doors, the material they are made of as well. We throw it in the pool and see how it gets wet, how it behaves, so that we know during the operation, so we don't have to revisit the topic later, like it got damaged, what to do with it, redo it, spend more money. So we draw conclusions from the fact that we took the sample, tried it out, tested it, everything is great, and now we're moving forward with it. So all the materials, everything that exists, everything is here. So I spilled coffee there. We're experimenting with different feeds because the guys poured in a thick one. Well, they were pouring wine. It washes out without any problems at all. Right away, they even called the guys once in the pool. From the perspective of this management, so that we can later use this material, it's already amazing. You know how people still live and relax. You're not going to think, oh, I can't put my cup down. Oh, I spilled it. What do I do with this? Or to pull it over, then not touch it again. Well, it's clear that when you're filming, you're not really thinking about it. So we made it as comfortable as possible so that there wouldn't be...
Philip really wanted the velvet one. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Well, it's cool, right? Super.
It feels really cool. You can just sit here, simply zone out. You don't need a TV and just do this.
The velvet one at that moment with...
It's also very soft. It's really pleasant to the touch. Where we get it.
But we have... It's also production, let's say, not yet. We're thinking about it. We're talking about it. That's all for now. Yes. For now, we're ordering from Surabaya as well. We've been checking all the suppliers, seeing who is more expensive and who is cheaper.
He can produce it significantly cheaper and more efficiently in Indonesia than in China, meaning it's cheaper than China. But transportation, since it's bulky...
It's a certain complexity, and why we support the market. Indonesian, and we all, not to the maximum, but we buy everything. It's bought in Bali. Well, it's clear in Bali we bought some things here, some things there. We don't directly control all these processes. But mostly we cover all the needs right here on the spot, because it's easier here in terms of that. People can come to the production site where it's made to see the process and how ready it is. When it's ready, we ship it to the warehouse, and from the warehouse we bring it to ourselves. Well, look, all the wood here is not fully processed. So, let's say, drying is a certain process that takes more than a year. There are dryers that dry the wood, but that's not enough because the wood dried in those dryers isn't sufficient. That's why buying very dry wood, good quality dry wood, is very expensive. We use what's available here in Bali. We take it, yes. We consciously understand that it's not fully dried, so to speak. Professionals who work with wood understand this. So we place it, and it gradually dries out, reaching a certain condition, yes. Right now, there are minor cracks that don't affect anything. Then everything gets sanded down, filled, and it will all be good.
That's it. We're done. And for the cost, of course. Because the cost of the villa, of course, if we take, for example, the most expensive wood, it would be very expensive right away. In general, the main thing is to maintain balance, and that's the rationality.
It's 102 square meters. Villa, we sold them at the initial boom stage for 160,000. Many are there. Developers and builders, there were times when they even argued with us on podcasts about the fact that the cost of a square meter of construction cannot be lower than 1,700. That's it.
You're welcome.
An amazing staircase seems to float. We went up to the second floor, and I can already imagine when the management company asks me to move in to talk, about all the advantages of our villa. When I wake up here, I just turn my head to the left and there's an amazing view of the greenery and the ocean.
We have a view of the ocean there. It's perfect, amazing, super. And you can see the Melasti complex. Yes. Yeah, look, there it is, see?
Wonderful. Melasti, Juvalas is the predecessor of Melasti, where we practice. And on Melasti, everything should just go smoothly. Let's talk a little about the location. I think it's perfect. It's quiet, close, and you can get there quickly. So, how did we choose this land? Vadim, I guess the question is for you, as our land fairy. Ha 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 ha.
Listen, well, we were looking for a small plot, a little one, about 7 acres of land here. We were looking near Melasti and Pandawa, two of the most beautiful beaches, in my opinion, in Bali. and we chose this location because it's in the center. So, roughly speaking, it's about 7-8 minutes to Melasti and 7-8 minutes to Pandawa. And it's important. For people who love to walk or run, it's really no problem here.
You step out of the villa, run to the ocean, and if you want, you can go out to the road. You can run there too. There's really no traffic on this road. Nobody drives here, so you can take walks with the kids. And there's a little pink zone, a small piece, a pink zone.
That's why we chose this land with an ocean view. We kind of agreed with the owner of the land that's in front of us that as soon as he wants to sell it, he would give it to us, and we would only build a single story.
So he wants to sell it with her?
No, we kind of said that as soon as he's ready to give it up, we'll be the first in line. It's one family. And we decided to build. Well, I mean, if we're going to take this land, and we will take it, then we'll just build a single story so as not to block the ocean view.
I walked along this road all the way to the end and stops. You can get to Greenbowl from there on foot through the quarry to the parking lot.
I think they'll build the road over time. That's all.
No need, no need. And what do we like about it? The fact that it's a very comfortable location, quiet, and feels like home. So how are we planning to rent it out? Daily? Because here,
Complexes are rental.
it would be just wonderful to live here on a monthly basis. No. Ha 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 ha. What? I'll think about it. It's a cool complex.
Well, for a monthly rental, it should essentially be around 45 to 50 million. For a monthly rental, that's already more than sushi, actually even more, because I'm currently looking at villas to move into.
Yes, right now a one-bedroom apartment in Bukit is around 30 million. And we're talking about 50 million bag. This is to maintain the ROI that we promised our investors. I think the cost of monthly rent will be, yes, probably even more expensive because of the quality that I'm looking at right now and what we...
Accordingly, the increase in Raishania is significant.
That is here likely it will be interesting to rent even monthly.
Well, come on. This is another stage of work that we will begin to... Anyway, we are now... What we built there, they doubted, said something and continue to say, but they will also say, don't scream about problems, let them talk and come, make sure that we got in the end what kind of product. This is the next stage, and when we start renting out and how much it will be in demand as a market floor, we will still work with this. Of course, we're in favor of it being rented out for a higher price. Yes, we know it can be rented out for more and sold for much more. That's why we're doing all this work that we're carrying out. We have a huge staff and we train our people. I want to say a big thank you to our employees who are here. That's why what we get now still depends on the people we work with, who work with us. So, I think we will grow and everything will be great.
A mattress? Like a mattress?
Mattresses, yeah.
I'm just looking and...
They're all great mattresses. We have feedback from clients in the jungle. There's a client who says, this mattress is amazing. It's a bomb. So all these moments that's it. As for the plumbing, we have premium class fixtures everywhere. We kind of faced the decision of whether to go for something cheaper, but after analyzing what's on the market, what's in use, we really didn't want to deal with it later. We preferred high-quality solutions. To face this, to redo it, to change it. We calculated the math and figured it's easier to install good plumbing once and not have to deal with it again.
The plumbing is amazing, very beautiful. This golden color really fits in. I really absolutely and incredibly like the design too. How did you come up with such an innovative and creative design?
Well, in general, we tried to do it completely. We worked again on this experience, and here's how you live, and we tried it on for ourselves there. It would be so convenient for me to rearrange things like this, but here we twisted it around to make it as homey as possible. You really maximize the space here. You have a mirror with backlighting that you can turn on in the evening. I love that too, but I never use the top part. So, like the girls, you really need to live here, dude. You'll see how convenient it is. We even planned for a socket, for the hairdryer, and for the razor, and for other stuff like that. Let's start with the battery. Everyone uses it, so it's as convenient as possible. Look, there's space for the toilet, and when you're showering, there's also free space.
But overall, I really like that there's a tropical shower and a regular shower head. I don't understand why many villas only have tropical showers. It's so inconvenient, and it's really great that we have this, and it's very beautiful. I'm a very deep aesthetic person. And everything that's happening here at the villa brings me so much joy.
You'll live here longer, everything will be just fine.
I'm thinking about getting another villa for myself, and I want something different. I'm already tired of Bali. I want something European, but we have it great. This Balinese style is in the European one.
Yeah, but we have it in the jungle later on. It's like in a complex. You can live here for a while like this. You feel like you need more openness instead of that closed-off feeling, right? If you want it to be open, then let's go somewhere else. The complex will be open for you so you can change your feelings and perceptions of pain in different ways. View.
The view from the bathroom is...
You can see the ocean. It's just amazing. So cool. And the sofa is stunning.
This whole villa invites you to come here just to relax. Because all I want to do is just that. And that's it.
No, it's not over. Indeed, as I said, I also tested it for a couple of days with my family and friends. And really, it truly feels like you absolutely want to be here. Like you genuinely want to enjoy what you truly have. Honestly, it's an experience you don't want to miss. Here at the villa, everyone just relaxes. You come in and you'll relax with the feeling that you're at home.
You just unconsciously start to stroke the sofa. This laughter.
A pet, a loyal and faithful companion and trusted friend.
Boris's pet. I can't get a dog, I need a sofa. Alright, let's say goodbye then. Thank you for coming today and sharing, because these technical details and nuances are important. Only someone who has gone through all of this from the inside can really tell the story. Thank you for playing along. We've designed everything in this villa for maximum comfort, but I think there's still something else, something very creative. I suggest that our viewers write in what else we could add to the villa, and we will definitely consider it. We'll add it. And for the most creative comments, we'll give away 2 nights stay at our villa. Agreed. Friends, thank you all for watching until the end. Subscribe to us, hit the bell, and keep an eye out for our upcoming videos. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.